me a test, babe?
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Okay.
We'll play it back and see.
Well, I'm going to play it.
I mean, you need to know, like, if this is actually working or not.
All right, let's just roll into it. I think it's working. Boom!
Hello!
Rapaport's reality is here. Have no fear. My name is Michael Rapaport.
And I'm Kebe Rapaport.
And this is Rapaport's reality, where we, Kebe and myself, discuss, break down, analyze all things popular culture, all things reality TV, and some curated specific tidbits from our relationship. The reason why you heard that audio in the beginning is because, full transparency, this is the second time this has happened.
Second time it's happened.
Somehow, some way, I mean, moments ago, we finished recording a podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know how. And
we thought we were recording a podcast.
when I'm not making eye contact, staring into your beautiful brown eyes when we're recording, where am I looking?
Down at that little thing.
I'm always looking at it. It's red right now.
And you've made me very paranoid that if we're not together and I ever have to do this alone, all the little things I do to this little recorder thing. By the way, it's very archaic looking, if you ask me. There's no way to see if you're actually recording.
No, you can see it. It's recording now, and I'm praying that it doesn't happen again, but we just recorded
an illustrious podcast.
And now we're going to redo it. We're going to do totally new stuff and a totally new version, because you can't capture lightning in a bottle like we just recorded.
You cannot recreate magic.
But
I feel so bad at you. See, these things don't necessarily bother me because I think everything happens for a reason, and it's an opportunity for like any kind of growth or like doing something better, a redo, right? When in life do you always get a redo? This is what we get. So, but you come home and you're like pissed and you're red and you're fuming.
Was I red?
Yeah. And then you're going to stare at that thing the whole time and it, loosen up. It's going to be fine.
I know. But the thing is I tell this to people all the time. And I said this on this podcast before, and I say it all the time. People say, and I get asked this a lot. Yo, I want to start a podcast. You have any advice? And I go, if it ain't recording, that's rule number 1, 2, 3, and advice 1 through 10. You need to record it and then save it. I don't care what you're talking about. You could be talking to a UFO. You could be talking to anybody in the world, any guest, talking about anything, the most eloquent,
You saved it though, babe. You saved it.
I saved it, and somehow it didn't get saved. And I'm going to be honest. I don't like to curse on this podcast. I'm so fucking scared right now, but I tested it. Over and over. I'm looking at it right now.
Maybe we need to be with our producer professionally when we're doing this. We're sitting on the couch in our pajamas now, covered in blankets because brick cold outside.
It is freezing out.
And we're worried about whether this is a real business here, isn't it? I mean,
we're professional podcasters.
We're professional, so we got to make sure it records. And listen, this is your woods.
Well, I think it's recording,
okay.
And I'm hoping that it's recording. Anyway, I know and I trust, and I'm looking that we're recording. And you know what? I got to be honest. No one said, we've never described this podcast as a technical juggernaut. No one gives a shit.
Nor are you a technical wizard.
I'm good at recording. This is.
You've been doing this for, I don't know, 10, 12, 13 years.
Miles Davis, our producer's name is Miles Davis. He's Asian.
Yes.
And I say
You're
that
pointing
because
that out because
the name Miles Davis,
right?
That's his actual name.
I know that.
And even if he wasn't Asian, that's a bold name.
Yes, I love it.
He said he's never heard of what happened in the aforementioned podcast. That's neither here nor there.
It's a new year.
It's 2025. It's a new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone. And we're probably, when we see you out in the street, we're probably not going to say it because we have a rule.
Yeah, I think it's over.
It's over.
Happy New Year.
I think a lot of people like to say Happy New Year to a person that they haven't yet seen in the new year.
Yeah, but you could be doing that shit in February.
But it could be February.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
And I can see you and say Happy, but we cut it off.
Yeah, we're not doing Happy New Year past this episode, but happy, fantastic New Year. And I'm glad the new year has started because there was a dry spell for reality TV, but we are back.
We got through that.
Real Housewives of Potomac. We got to talk about this.
Yeah.
You know that the streets are saying, the bloggers are saying, obviously it hasn't been confirmed or denied. Hasn't been confirmed and or denied. But Mia from the Real Housewives of Potomac,
yeah,
there's a rumor, the streets are saying that her and Mr. Ink, have broken up.
Oh no.
And
did she make a statement, or this
of course not.
Okay.
This is just the streets talking, as they say in Potomac and in Atlanta. The streets are talking.
I mean, did you think that Mr. Ink, aka INC, aka Applebox, was going to stick around?
Ink.
Applebox Ink was going to stick around having to deal with Gordon? I mean, I wouldn't.
No.
Like, this is too much. He lives in the building. It's just too dysfunctional, I think. And, listen, they've had their run.
And, well, apparently, yeah, they've been
running while she was running with Gordon.
They've had a long run.
And we're not even sure who her son is from.
That's her words.
Not even allegedly. She said it. And so the whole thing is very dysfunctional. I think in order for her to grow with Gordon.
She's done with Gordon.
Grow in her co-parenting ways, she can't immediately have someone posted up with her.
And it's not even a new someone.
It's someone who Gordon knows.
Yeah, that is some dysfunctional shit.
That this guy could be my son's father, allegedly. And it's crazy.
I want to say, despite the fact how Mr. Ink was sort of introduced to the world of Real Housewives of Potomac fans, he seems like a level-headed, nice,
100%.
well-to-do guy.
Yes.
He doesn't seem, because, when they were talking about Mr. Ink and he had the tattoos and he's a DJ, you were like thinking like, yo, this is
going to come in there,
He's been very chill. I think he's been very compassionate to the situation.
Yes.
He understands the situation.
Yes.
When he's been on camera with Mia, he's even-keeled. When he's been on camera with Mia, the kids, and Gordon, he's been even-keeled.
Yeah, even when Gordon's acting crunk.
Yes. So I want to give a shout out to Ink, and I don't know what's next on the horizon for Mia, but she took a beating.
This last episode, they're like coming for her now because they're saying like, if it wasn't the cancer scare with your post.
When there's blood in the water, these women.
The sharks will come.
And in the Real Housewives world, when there is blood, the slightest
just a bit.
If they smell blood.
It's so funny.
Blood in the water,
you're saying that I said the sharks will come, and you keep going, and all I'm thinking about, and then you go, is there blood in the water? And I'm thinking about, like if you're approaching your period in swimming, the sharks will come. Like it's that serious.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh hell no.
Sharks smell blood.
No. Did they mention that when you're swimming? Like don't go.
I remember that when Jaws came out.
Oh well, that could be a myth. Jaws came out.
I don't know. I was told to never swim in the ocean when I had my period.
Don't you swear by when we were in Hawaii on a trip once, you saw a shark?
I 100% did, but I didn't want to say anything because the kids were snorkeling.
You actually saw a shark?
Yes. Who doesn't know?
How big was a shark?
It was a small shark. It was small.
But you definitely...
100%. 100%. And I'm thinking to myself,
do you know that if that would happen to me, I'd shit in the water? I would be
friends that lived there when we went to Leah and Craig's afterwards, and I told them, and they were like, "Well, duh."
Yeah, they say that.
But when you go on those tours and on the boats, they were like, "There's no sharks." Like you got to be an idiot.
Know? Like how do you know?
Well, it's the ocean. It's their home.
But
now there are places where there are no shark. If you go to Sardinia, there's usually not sharks. There's maybe jellyfish and stingray. There's other dangers. But in the Pacific Ocean, I believe, there's sharks. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
there's blood in the water. There's blood in the water.
But it's because I think it's her fault.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know that she's forthcoming, and then her sidekick, her best friend.
Yeah. And they shared men, they shared Gordon,
showers.
they share
now
everything.
We know they may have shared ink.
They can't remember.
They can't remember. Yeah, it's
I think they remember. I think Mia can remember.
Mia's always looking over at her going, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, shut it.
But Mia took a bath. Although there was a great moment about her blonde wig, which is a 613 or 316.
She was wearing a 613.
613 color.
Yes. Or is it 413? No,
6.
Are you sure it's 6?
613.
Yeah, 613, which I did not know.
Underrated moment.
Oh, it was the best moment of last night, this week's episode. Let me tell you something. The wig she had a bob wig that was platinum bomb, but one of those wigs where the roots are showing. And Wendy, Zen Wen, made a comment, and Stacy, the new girl who I just think is perfect for the show, goes, "What's a 613?" Nobody knew. And then Wendy pointed out that's the color blonde that they're wearing, and she said only Le Grand Dame could get away with wearing a 613.
Did you know what she meant?
Absolutely not. I do not wear wigs.
That's a specific color of blonde.
And, it's got to be a specific color of like a wig company. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's perhaps you can get your hair dyed with using 613, which is a platinum. I don't know.
That's like an R&B girls group from the 90s.
Totally great name for a singing group.
Like SWV 613.
Yeah, 613.
And you're like, oh, is that an area code? And like, nah, yo, they all got the blonde. And then there'll be a controversy when 613, they're like, yo, they're no longer wearing blonde, but how could they still be called 613?
That's funny.
That's like some Jodeci, SWV. What was that other group? The Super Girls group? I mean, there were so many of them, but En Vogue, 613. Like they'd be like a tier below En Vogue.
Yeah, this would be a ratchety, because
like
not everybody looks good in a 613.
No, and it's a commitment. That's definitely a commitment. Like you're tied into a specific look for a specific amount of time. But shout out to the 613 color, the blonde 613. You would never rock 613. That's too. You look crazy.
At one point, I thought about cutting my hair very short and doing like blonde because it was a thing in the 90s. But I came to my senses.
Yeah, you keep it natural. You keep it simple.
Too much is too much. You know what I mean?
I love you in braids though. Last year you had
not happening. Stop talking about the braids. The
braids were dope on you. They look so pretty. They look nice.
That's very nice to say, but I think you're the only person who thought I looked pretty. I thought I looked like a budget Lisa Bonet. Okay,
you look good in them.
And also, they are gross. When you take them out, there's all kinds of fuzz in them. I feel like it's very, very not sanitary. I understand it's a protective style, and a lot of people have to do that. But I also have very thin hair, so fine hair. So that weight, even of the little like few spoolie braids that I had in my head, it did not hold.
Maybe you get like a 619. Like I wonder, is 619 a different color of blonde, and is 6 the blonde? I want to find out about that.
Somebody suggested that I braid my hair and then put blonde in some of the things, but I was like, okay, my name is Kebe, not Keisha.
Anyway,
the braids are not happening.
All right, the braids are not happening. Anyway, so me and Mr. Ink may or may not be on the outs, but Craig and Paige
I know.
are definitely done.
Yeah, he just made a statement.
On video.
Yes.
On camera.
On camera. It's interesting. He made a statement and he was smiling the whole time. I think that's just his thing where he smiles a lot. He's one of those people that like...
I'm sure he did more than one take.
I'm sure, but maybe he thought if I smile, it looks like I'm a reflective person and I let bygones be bygones, and I take what comes my way with ease. Because in this statement, he made a lot of quotes that were like a la AA, a la, self-help. He said several
like,
in a row.
People say this, people say that. Matter of fact, Miles Jordan, play a little bit of Craig making this is his first public statement since breaking up with Paige.
Hey, everyone. What's up? Oh, figured it's finally time to check in with everyone. Sorry about the delay. This has all been very, very unexpected, to say the least. Right before the holidays, I was very shocked. And it's okay. It takes two people to be in a relationship, and you can't control other people. You can only control how you react to it. So remember to be kind to Paige and me and yourselves and all of that good stuff.
You see what I mean? About like, it's very like the guy who has the forum to like teach people to have a better life.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering how he really feels, because he was really into her.
Yes.
I didn't believe in the relationship. You know how I felt. I felt like he needs somebody really ready, that's local, that wants to have kids,
she don't want to have kids.
To have, be excited about the garden and pick vegetables with him and roll around in his pillows that he makes. He's not. She is an everything girl. She is out here in New York. We saw her with Hannah Berner sitting on the wood, courtside,
sitting in our seats.
in our seats that we will no longer sit in.
That's
a sore subject with me. I don't want to talk about it.
I know. Just to fill people in, I have gotten myself off the list of celebrities that are allowed to get courtside seats to the Knicks because some of my
Antics?
verbal antics,
Disruptive antics.
about the Knicks and the ownership, to be a little bit more specific.
Straight up ownership.
The ownership.
The owner, okay?
Yeah, the owner
is not a fan of you because of what you've said about him and his band, I think.
That's the least of it.
That's more to it than that.
That would.
But let me just tell you something, babe. The fact that I cannot go to the
we have to work that out. We have to work that out. And they're good now. The Knicks are good.
You should send him
what, flowers?
we should
like
find out.
BB
Like
King?
no, we should send him. What is he? The guitar player, bass player? Maybe we send him we find a great bass, and get somebody to sign
a gazillionaire owner of the New York Knicks.
I don't know.
Like, what kind of bass could we afford? It'd have to be like, he already has it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's never going to happen again. But it really, really.
I know.
And I don't like going anywhere, but I loved going to Knicks games. We go to the top, have dinner first, go down.
And
oh
those
my gosh,
chocolate
it's so
chip
fun.
cookies up there.
Yes.
Maybe I reach out and be like, hey, man.
No.
We're moving forward now.
You've tried.
Nah, I haven't. I got to figure that out.
You can call the guy, the NBA guy, and ask him because he likes you, the Adam Silver guy, and you can talk to him and maybe set up a meeting with Dolan and you can apologize.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Make it easier.
That'd be good.
Yes, it's better if I go because I can say this fucking asshole here. I didn't agree with anything he said. I deal with this all the time, James Dolan. Like I understand your pain, but we're here to apologize. I mean, I will throw you so far onto the bus. It'll be great. We should set that up.
Shit. Okay.
Because it's living in New York. It's like, what is there to do?
And they're good now. They're good.
And they're so good now.
Yeah,
and it's like so. It's
and
such
they have
a fun
players
night.
that I like.
Well, I didn't even like going to a Lakers game. I never even been to a Lakers game with you. But the Knicks was our thing, and you took that away from us.
I'm sorry,
with
babe.
your big mouth.
I'm sorry.
Grown ass man, big mouth.
I don't regret what I said and why I said it.
Oh, you should because it's taken away great date nights for us.
Okay, you're right. Yes, it's taken away date night, and I wouldn't have said it had we lived here and I'd known it was going to take away date night. Only for us, not for me, because the hassle and the haggling and everything that comes with being courtside.
It's easy at the Knicks. It's like it was like your house, you know.
I know.
You were like one step away of being the next Spike Lee of always being there.
I know.
Like they treat you so nice there. It was very easy to come in and out. And very,
shit.
It was a fantastic, easy night.
And the last time I was at the Garden for a Knicks game, I was with somebody that had bought tickets courtside. The security was like, "You're back." They were so happy.
Yes,
they
people
know I'm
love
on a list.
you there. I know, and they know you're back. And how? That's what
That's what they were saying. Like, how the fuck did you get in? Like, we love you, but we have your picture in the front. Like, they have like pictures of people. I know. Anyway, Hannah Burner.
They looked like they were having a good time sitting on the court.
Of course they were.
She's going to work her ass off, make tons of money, grow her brand, this Paige DeSorbo, and she's going to do fine. They'll both be fine. I think they'll both, it's the best thing. And better now than later.
See, you can see that Paige can grow her brand based on her personality.
Yes.
Somebody who can't and will not grow their brand on their personality has a new show. And that is Meghan Markle. Somehow, some way, has a new show that is coming out.
Well, that's part of that probably $100 million deal they got. Like, it was a lot of money. So she has to deliver shows. I think she tried to do a kids show, or they did, or whatever. But it's painful. It's painful. It's so painful to know about. And they're killing her on the internet.
They are no one wants to see it.
No one wants to see it.
However, everybody will watch it.
Sure. You think?
Oh, yeah. Including me. Because I know how bad it's going to be.
I don't think you'll get through an episode.
No, I don't think
you want her to watch her and $45,000 worth of jewelry go out to her curated garden that somebody else did. Like, no, I'm not interested.
No,
at least I know Martha Stewart had some real skill.
Yeah,
I trust her implicitly.
When we talk about Paige DeSorbo's brands and people's brands, Martha Stewart started all that shit.
Yes, but Paige has a personality.
Yes.
She's biting, funny. She's gorgeous. She's got mad style. Like, I'm like a sycophant for her. You guys know that I love this girl. But this one here, Meghan Markle,
No.
she blew the wad when she left the royal family. And I know that sounds, they were racist. Were they? There's racism everywhere, guys. I think I can't deal looking at her because I think that poor Harry
ball game.
He was left his family, and I think he carries a deep sadness around it.
The whole thing.
And only money and women can ruin your life. And I think that she may not. Listen, she started off by saying she didn't know who he was.
Come
this
on.
is ridiculous.
I know who Harry Ballgame was.
I don't trust the chick. I just don't. I think she's in it for herself, fame. I think she is about it, and it just comes across.
She doesn't have it.
It's zero inside, empty, like an empty vessel. And I don't need to see
somebody that doesn't have it gardening. What is she going to fucking make? Pancakes?
I don't know what she makes.
What does she make? Pancakes? Pies?
I want to see her down and dirty. I mean, this is a girl whose mother allegedly went to jail for selling pot, right?
The next documentary would be like Harry and Meghan Markle, like, yo, they're living in a rental and like shit's fucked up. That's the show I'd watch.
That's the show we want to watch. I want to see like, girl, where are you from? Like, I know where you're from. Mom, you had to go live with daddy because mom went to jail, right? Didn't she?
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow. And the father's batshit crazy, right?
And the dad, well,
he's like on a list, right?
Well, he was like a gaffer or lighting guy or something.
No,
in
but
show
isn't
business.
he nuts?
I don't know if he's nuts. According to her, she's a strange. Imagine you go with the royal family and like, I mean, it could happen to me.
Yes.
Like, right, this could happen to me.
Yes.
So I got to be careful. Like, where you and I are like the Jay-Z and Beyonce of the world. With
Jay-Z and Beyonce of the world, but they can't even get to the garden for free tickets at the Knicks. But go on.
But like, and my life looks like it's like, a monarch level. And I'm not talking to any of my family members. It would make them crazy. They would go crazy. So I can't say that he's crazy.
But doesn't he try to like show up places?
Oh yeah, he wrote stuff and letters and he did press and...
Didn't he do like a podcast or some shit?
He did press. He's done the Daily Mail every 5 seconds. He tried to make amends with her by writing a letter.
Right.
Listen, but he took care of her. This was her daddy. She was a daddy's girl when her mom was in the clink.
Was she actually? Don't get us sued, babe. Was she actually?
I said allegedly in the clink.
Allegedly.
Pot selling.
Allegedly. People have said
this may be from my deep dark web, but I'm sure she did time or she went away. They say she was out of her life, and when she was away, she may have allegedly went away to jail.
But, out of her life and going to jail.
No, because there's
where are you getting this shit from? Like, what are you talking about?
There's a gap of time where she was absent, and we don't know where she was.
Do you want to share with people that you're a conspiracy theorist? Like that you watch like some crazy, like your TikTok feed is crazy.
I know, it's really awful. Wait, so I go down
you mentioned the Daily Mail. Like the Daily Mail is like, that's not even on your radar.
That's lightweight. Yeah.
Like your TikTok feed. Sometimes I look over.
My algorithm is really messed up, and I did notice something really odd that there's not a lot of P Diddy on my YouTube feed. Like I was getting in it with the Jaguar rights, and I was getting inundated with that, and now it seems to be disappeared. What do you think that's about?
Well, what do you think it's? See, when you're asking that, you sound
cuckoo. Okay, no.
What do you think it's about?
I don't know, but this is how led me to look for P. Diddy, and I was like, where? So I read that he's in jail and he's actually jealous of
Luigi.
Yes.
Babe, let me tell you
because
something.
He's getting more attention.
I don't know how that works, thank goodness, but I'll tell you one thing. As cold as it is on the streets of New York City, imagine how brick
it is in jail.
Because it's already cold anyway.
That metal toilet seat is freezing. I mean, if your ass you piss on the toilet like you're known to do, and somebody sits on it, you're bound to get stuck.
Yeah, that jail in Brooklyn. Ugh. Because the wind in New York right now is it's screaming.
Literally was howling. You know, when you hear howling wind, I was like, what is that noise? And it was the wind.
Yeah, it's no joke out right now. They have an emoji. You know that I never saw this before on the weather app. I looked like, how cold is it going to be today? And it had a wind emoji. Like a shit was like blowing.
Always had that.
It just was. I never saw that before. You seen that before?
Yes.
I never saw that before. I was like, what? They made it like it's that cold?
No, it's just those lines with the little swirl. It's on the Weather Channel. They have that on the Weather Channel.
I never saw it on my weather app. I want to also give a shout out to Demi Moore.
Yes.
Who won the Golden Globe for Best Actress, which you didn't see that part of it, right?
No, I didn't.
Because I was clicking back and forth between
The game
and the end of the Golden Globes. Of course, we watched Nikki Glaser, who kicked ass.
She killed it, looking fantastically beautiful. And when you talk to her, tell her. And I thought it was just enough. She pushed it, but not too much. It was clean enough.
It was a light roast.
light roast, and it was. She did a good job.
She's really in the pocket
really,
with
really
that.
talented girl.
And I feel like people know what to expect with her. And I think she did it just enough where it wasn't like the roast that she used to do on Comedy Central, because you can go hard body.
Yeah.
But I think she had like the sweet spot for that kind of roast.
She did have a sweet part. It wasn't like super Ricky Gervais, like, whoa, like that's really, really true. It was kind of light, which I was happy for her because, she probably wants to be asked back.
She did a great job, and Demi Moore won Best Actress, and her acceptance speech was great. She talked about a producer told her 30 years ago that she's a popcorn actress, which means you're a movie star.
Sure.
And these things, like these awards and nominations
were never accessible to her.
Yes.
Right.
And so, she's had a career. She's had like highs and lows and, divorce and superstar and the fame and, she's, the Vanity Fair cover with her naked
pregnant
and
body.
And flops and comebacks. And, is she getting old? And she kicked ass in The Substance, which again, we highly recommend that film. Great film. And, she totally deserved to win. I feel like Margot Qualley, she's not going to win any awards. She's been nominated, but I think her performance, although, again, we didn't see Emilio Perez, which won a lot of awards, and your girl, she won the...
Zoe Saldana, who I love in the Lioness show.
She won for that over Margot Qualley, and I didn't see that. But I got to tell you, I've been thinking about Margot Qualley's performance. That was a fucking challenging performance.
Totally, 100%.
Challenging, and I was reading...
She was playing human, but really kind of like a robot, right? So she was
like
a part
a
of Demi.
robot.
Seductive.
And she's naked.
And kind of
literally.
mean and like... she went at every corner of what the essence of a human being would be.
And she's doing like Jane Fonda workout stuff. And
she was
and
naked. And
they were both butt ass
naked.
But not but in a sexual way at sometimes, but like in a sick way. The Substance is dope. And I was just glad to see that Demi Moore won. And that we didn't really watch most of the Golden Globes because we had to focus on Real Housewives of Potomac and the game. And of course, we're back in Real Housewives land. And that's where we're back with Rapaport's reality. What were you going to say, babe?
No, I was just saying we did that and then we kind of skipped over and we watched a little Below Deck.
Yes.
Below Deck Sailing, which is our favorite one because who doesn't want to see a boat almost tip over and the chef go crazy because all his shit flies off the table?
Yes.
I mean, I literally watch it for that reason.
Yes.
It's so entertaining. Aside from the kids getting drunk and slopping spit with each other, it's a fantastic show, and this year it takes place in
Ibiza. And the captain loves to say Ibiza.
Ibiza. That's how you say it.
But is it the way? Because I almost feel like he's making fun, but
no, he's trying to do it properly. He likes to say it. It probably feels good to say it for him. I don't know
loves
him,
saying
but he
it.
says it a lot. But that's the correct. It's the Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Like como se llama?
But they all have a lisp.
It's a type of dialect, Spanish.
It's a type of Spanish dialect where certain things are enunciated and pronounced like you have a lisp.
Like como estás? Como se dice?
Well, he loves.
Well, he loves saying, and it's really funny that he says it.
And they're always like, "Oh, I didn't know. I didn't like." They're like, "Is that
where am I?"
Yeah, like
you're in Ibiza.
Yeah, and he does it with no accent.
He thinks he has an accent.
No,
which is
I don't think he does. He's saying that shit with no accent. He's just doing it with the lisp part. So he goes, Ibiza. So that's, you know what I'm saying? Like he's no rolling of the tongue off.
It's really funny. Ibiza.
Anyway, we love that show and we love the captain. It's a little predictable. Because the boat's never going to tip over.
Well, not yet. We keep watching. I mean, God forbid. But no, it gets close. And, they have little bumps and scratches. And when they got to throw the rope, they miss, when they're docking. So it's a great show. The best part. And you're watching rich people go onto a boat with the group of friends and having their demands and all their dietary needs.
Yes. And there's always like a problem. The chefs are like the wide receivers of the NFL. Like they're always temperamental. They're like
debutantes. They have such egos in there. Down there in that little shit kitchen. Cloyce on this season. Yes, he's 22 years old.
Right.
And he thinks he's like a Michelin star. Like and I don't think so. Thus far, he has been like, for nothing because he's made a cake that was so horrendous and then tried to cover it with like whipped cream.
Like tons of whipped cream.
It was ridiculous. And then he put it in the oven to heat it up.
Yeah.
This is what, Dodo, no.
If I was in Ibiza and this fucking guy came out with like that cake that looked like, I don't know what, I mean, and I'll eat anything. I don't know, what was it, marble cake or?
I don't know. He bought it. He went into town and bought this little, it almost was like a pastry.
Maybe his dessert game isn't that strong.
No, he says he's not good. He says he's not very good at baking. He doesn't like it. He probably doesn't have the patience. He
doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it.
Well, who gives a shit?
Right. You got to be. You just.
I need an experience here.
One threat wonder.
It was the woman's 60th birthday, and he gave her like a pile of slop for dessert.
As much as I like cake, if I was on a fancy boat and somebody didn't give me a proper birthday cake.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tammy for my favorite carrot cake, because every time I say cake, I think of the carrot cake. But like that, I would be furious.
Oh. I would be
like, I'm the captain now.
No, I'd
be pissed off.
And he made some other crazy dessert, like some blueberry. He thinks that if you put whipped cream on something,
it's in a wine glass, by the way. He put cake pieces in a wine glass with frosting and some blueberries, and he called that a dessert.
No.
I was mortified for and embarrassed for him.
Unacceptable. Babe, I forgot to ask you. You said you might watch Amelia Perez, which, is a musical.
Yeah,
which won a bunch of awards.
I know. I saw a clip, and I don't know if it was like a joke clip, and it didn't strike me as interesting. And I still haven't gotten through Wicked. So why would I take on another musical when one that I'm familiar with,
which is Wicked?
Yes. And you suggested that maybe I do the sing along.
Yes.
But I don't know the songs well enough to do it. And I purchased it for like $29.99.
Was it $29 to buy Wicked?
$24.99. $29, yeah, probably.
So are you going to, you watched?
I don't want to waste the money, so I'll get through it.
You don't want to waste the money? We already bought the shit 2 weeks ago.
I think I bought it, or did I rent it?
No, we bought it. They put the squeeze on us.
Because it said pre-order, so I probably bought it.
No, we own.
Oh, gosh.
We own Wicked.
Okay, so I will get through it eventually, but I'm not going to start another musical when I haven't finished the one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So you don't think you're going to watch Wicked?
I will. I resent the fact that I have. This movie has been promoted for 17 years, and I
swear I thought it came out in the summertime.
I don't care. That's it.
I agree.
I don't care.
I agree. All right, so Amelia Perez is...
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
I love Zoe Saldana. I'm a huge fan, so...
And it's Selena Gomez, I think?
Love her, too, yeah.
Yeah, we love Selena Gomez. Only Murders in the Building, my season, which is season 2, is streaming or showing on ABC right now.
It is?
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting. I guess it's Disney.
I don't know how that works or where it works or exactly when, but somebody was like, yo, I just saw you on Only Murders. I was like, oh yeah. And they were like, it's on TV. And I was like, Hulu, right? And they were like, no, I saw it on ABC. And I was like, oh shit.
Oh, interesting.
Which I loved doing that show.
Yeah, that was fun. You were so good in that.
That was a fun part.
She kept up with you in that boxing scene that you did with her.
I was calling her all kinds of everythings.
That was cool.
That was a good time. That's a good show. And that was fun. Selena Gomez, who's engaged to Benny Blanco.
I'm very excited about that.
Yes, he seems like a very nice guy.
He seems very sweet. He kissed her shoulder at one point when we were switching back and forth. I saw that he kissed her shoulder. He's a very cute guy. I love his fro, and
ridiculously successful music producer.
Totally.
He produced Shine Bright Like a Diamond.
Yes.
He could do nothing else in his life,
right.
And I'll always be like, yo, my man.
I know. He's incredible. I'm very, very, very happy for her.
Yeah, I'm happy for her. She's, from what I know, she's always sweet. Everybody refers to her as being sweet. I had a great time working with her, and I had a great time doing this particular episode, although we had to redo it.
See, babe, when you just take a few deep breaths, things work out.
Well, we got through it. I'm assuming you guys are hearing this now, so I don't have to, wish and hope and pray that it's recorded because you're hearing it out there in the universe. But thank you for bearing with us through this arduous day of recording and re-recording. And make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend about Rapaport's reality. Subscribe, rate
and review.
And babe, you definitely are tattooed now. You're certified professional podcaster because we had to go back to back with this one.
And I think I did okay.
You did fantastic. So congratulations
Thank
to
you.
you, babe. And thank you guys for listening. And we'll be back because Traders is coming.
Oh, cannot wait.
Cannot wait for fucking Traders.
It's going to be good. We actually watched the quick preview they had. I think it was like 10 minutes long, but
we
9
watched
minutes.
that shit like it was a new Star Wars
We could not
movie.
wait. Yes, and it's going to be good.
It looks fantastic. So we can't wait for Traders. Anyway, tell a friend about Rapaport's reality. Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.